nervous, but it's getting easier.
Okay, so
Hi, Mr. Vince. Hello. I'm doing a video.
Okay, so
interviewing Mark.
I'm just gonna do a quick interview. I asked a couple of friends from Singapore, and they asked me to do an interview with you. So, well, let's go straight to the question. So, what's your first? Well, for me, what's your first impression when you're about to visit the Philippines?
The very first impression that I had getting off the plane was that all the signs are in English. I couldn't believe that. I thought, you know, I didn't really know quite what to expect coming here. I've never been to Asia at all before, so it was I was really looking forward to it. It's been on my bucket list for a while. So, but I thought I wouldn't be able to read any of the signs, and I wouldn't be able to talk to anybody, and you know, it's just been so easy. I can read everything, and I can talk to everybody. I feel like I just want to go home and pack up my stuff and come back. So, yeah.
So, well, since you visited the Philippines, what's the difference with the fans here and the other countries?
You know, I think comic fans all over have a lot in common. They're all very polite and very knowledgeable, and I think that the Philippines being so far away from North America, where most of the artists are, coming here, everybody's so enthusiastic. It's very gratifying. It's been a great experience.
That's gonna be great for you. So,
yeah.
When you saw your counterparts here, like Lionel, you or Steven Segovia, what do you think of these guys here?
Well, the Philippines has some of the best comic artists in the business. You know, I've known Lineal for you know, a lot of years, and Steven Segovia is great. You know, he's been doing some amazing stuff over the last few years, and
you give Nico
Sawayan, yeah. Yeah, you know, I just saw, actually we had dinner with him 2 days ago, and he showed me some of it. He's doing some Batman stuff for the video game, and it's outrageous. It's so good. So yeah, you know, I saw Carlo
Pangulayan.
Yeah,
the Incredible Hulk guy.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I did covers for an Incredible Hulk.
World War Hulk.
That's right. So yeah,
I love it.
I have copies of that. I forgot that you did it. So personally, I already mentioned some of that mentioned to some of the staff here at Fully Booked that it will be a thrill for me to cover your event and all that. Because for me, I'm just doing it for the hobby and for the fandom, not entirely for you know, for other things.
You know, I think all of us are doing this because we're fans. You know, I feel lucky that I've been able to make it my job, but you know, I'd be drawing comic books anyway.
Yeah, and based on what I saw yesterday, you've been doing sketches. For the most people that you spoke or met in your events, who would you like to do a sketch for you? I mean, what character?
I really like drawing Batman all the time. I've always wanted to draw Batman, so I'm always happy to draw Batman.
So you signed up for DC for that, and
yes.
And this guy on my right, he's a very big fan of
Batman fan.
So basically, that's basic. When news were out that you were about to postpone your event, he was like, "Oh no, what's gonna happen?" Like for me, like, okay, I'm sure he's gonna come back. And, you know.
Yeah, it was a real shock for me too.
So you were unexpected.
No, my wife and I actually were at the airport. We had our bags checked, and we got up to the desk because they called us up, and they said that, you know, I couldn't travel because my passport expired in 3 months and it needed to have 6 months. I had no idea. It's not like that actually going everywhere. It's going here. There are a lot of countries, but I just didn't know. So, and that was an afternoon on a Friday, and I had no choice but to go back and wait for our bags to come back off.
But you know, in your country, you're easily to renew your unlike here, like it takes 6 months.
Oh, 6 months. Well, I was lucky that way at least. Yeah. But, I actually had my passport again on Monday. I had it renewed, and Jaime wanted a little bit of time to get everything reset and you know, work it out. So I'm glad that it worked for this weekend. Still, I think there were people that came out the first week or were able to come out the first week and weren't able to the second week. So it's a shame.
So so you've been in other countries, right? So what's the most memorable country when you visited that you'll never forget, aside from the Philippines, of course?
I'm going to say the Philippines. I don't care because it's been great. I cannot believe how much fun I've had since I've been here.
Should come back.
Yes, please.
I'm coming back one way or another. I'm coming back. I'm already bugging him about it. And I really love France too. France is a great country. The south of France is beautiful.
So a few of my female friends would like to go there.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's a romantic country.
And the States for me is my southern neighbor, and I'm there all the time. But I always enjoy going to the States.
And question goes out for this. What do you think is best for you? Is writing or sketching?
I think that I'm much more comfortable and I guess better at drawing than I am at writing. I want to keep writing though, and I want to get better at it, and I want to get more comfortable with it. But yeah, in terms of what I enjoy more, I enjoy drawing more just because it's easier. But then I enjoy writing more because it's more of a challenge. So it's really tough for me to say, but I'm definitely more comfortable drawing.
And one last question. Some of the fans are asking me about your interests or hobbies outside this industry. What's your hobbies, or what do you do on the free time besides comics?
Well, I chase kids. But as far as a hobby goes, my big hobby right now is just playing with my camera and filming things. I just did a commercial for a restaurant locally, and I'm working on a music video for a local artist who's phenomenal, but he's very new. So that's kind of been my hobby for a little while. I'm really having a lot of fun with it.
Wow. So you should try toy photography.
I think
because I do that. If you have Tumblr, do you follow Tumblr.com? If you have a Tumblr account, I have a toy photography page there. I post mostly toys taken from other places.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'll have to check it out. I love playing with the camera. So and taking pictures kind of goes in with that too. I just got a couple of lenses that cost a fortune. I got a little bit of trouble for it, but it's worth it. So, and I'm finally starting to learn what the different f number on a lens means. It's a lot of fun.
So, any message for your fans that who would like to inspire to dream about your work or to drawing?
First and foremost, and everybody always says this, but it's true. Just keep drawing. But just as important than that is you really have to focus on drawing the things that will get you better. It's not enough to just draw your favorite characters in a fun pose. You really have to learn how to break down your anatomy and learn the anatomy and study that as its own thing, and then study perspective and study composition and all the fundamental things that go into art is very, very important. So if you really want to draw and make it a living, treat it like an education and treat it like a job. And it's one of the most fun jobs in the world, I think, and it's all worth it. But it is a job, and it is something that you need to learn properly.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank you.
All right.
Fist bump.
Thank you.